In Empire Defense you can choose between two different game modes. In this presentation we will cover the multiplayer mode. In this mode you will have to destroy the enemy's base while also surviving the monster waves and soldiers sent by the same opponent. Both the monsters and the enemy soldiers make their way onto your base and your job is to prevent them from doing so. Once connected to a server, another menu where you must enter your username and password will drop. If you don't have one, you may register with the register button or enter as a guest with button left. In this presentation, we will enter as a guest. If connection is successful, you will see a new menu with many rooms. The first one is the waiting room. This may contain an unlimited number of users, the others can only contain up to 2 players. When entering a room that already contains a player or when an opponent enters your room, as in this case, we are warned that once the game has started, the result will be saved. At the same time, it will be recorded in each player's profile if they win, lose, retire or win because the enemy withdrew. To start the game, you and your opponent will have to roll the dice and see who gets to choose the map. To stop the dice, click on it. If you take more than 30 seconds, the dice will stop on a random number. The player who won will see a new menu with 20 maps, while the one who lost will have to wait for the winner to choose. The winner can move the cursor over each of these and see the corresponding image. If you take more than 45 seconds to choose the map, the application will select one randomly. After choosing the map, press the button to continue the game. In the next menu, you must confirm the map selection by pressing the Yes button. If you have made a mistake, just press the No button and return to the previous menu. At the start of the game, you will see the chosen map in a real scale and on the right you will see the game menu. This one contains everything that's necessary to play the game. The menu is divided in 6 buckets: towers, soldiers, chat, money and enemy map. We'll start by explaining the chat section. Through this you will be able to communicate with the enemy. To send your message, write it in the text box that is on the right corner of the menu and then press the send button. Above you will see the conversation with the opponent. We'll move on to explain the towers. There are 5 types of towers, which differ in price, range, damage and speed. These defend you from both the monsters and the enemy soldiers. The catapult tower shoots a stone, which hits all monster rounds where it falls. The axe tower shoots an axe which tries to hit the monster. If this one gets out of range, the axe may miss. The same happens to the arrow tower, just that this last one varies on price. To avoid that bullet miss, you can use a magical tower. This one shoots a fireball which chases the enemy till it damages it. And finally, the acid tower. This one damages all monsters inside its range at the same time, but its damage isn't great. Once the towers are created, these ones can be improved or sold. To make this action, click over the tower you wish to improve or solve, and you will see a new menu. In this one, you can see the current characteristics of the tower, like damage, speed, and range. When moving the cursor over the upgrade button, you can see how the tower would be if improved. Also, you can sell the tower and earn the money showed in the menu. The soldiers are used to damage the enemy castle. You can choose between 6 types of soldiers, which differ in price, damage and speed. They go through all the way to the enemy castle, and when they find it, they reduce its life according to their damage points. When sending a soldier to the enemy base, this one will be out of its own base, making its way first through the player map who sent it, and when finishing, it will appear in the enemy map. Under the soldiers, you can find the power section. These first 3 help to defend your soul. You can use the bomb to damage all the monster or soldiers inside the range of explosion. The clock stops the monster for a short time. The healing tower allows you to heal the life of your castle. The other 3 powers are to attack or curse the enemy. The denied soldier won't allow the enemy to create soldiers. The denied tower won't allow the enemy to position towers. and the denied bomb won't let the enemy use powers. All these buttons may only function if you have the sufficient amount of money. The counter of money is found under the enemy map. When destroying each monster or soldier, you will receive more money, which later you can use to defend from the same wave or soldiers. Each tower created, each soldier sent or power used will cost you money, so be careful. Then there is the enemy map section, in which when you click on it, shows in real scale the enemy map, allowing you to see how he has positioned his towers and the life of his castle. As you may have noticed, your map has been reduced and taken to the position of the previous enemy map. To return to your map, just click on it. To the right of the money is the sound button, which allows you to stop or start these ones in case they are unknown. Once the game is finished, a new menu will show up in which the players can communicate through the chat to decide if they want to start a new game. If this is the case, they have to click the play again button and wait to the other player to do the same. In the case that they don't want to play again, they can return to the room list or return to the menu. In this presentation, you have learned to play Empire Defense in multiplayer.